on with the show.
Itty bitty missy duck. Itty bitty oh missing your duck. Oh, hello. I was missing me duck and I don't know where it is. Hello. Whoa! Oh my goodness, that scared the bejesus out of me. This thing goes off by itself. Got me little duck. It's my mascot. Stupid machine. Oh, you know, before I start the video, you know what? I gotta show you what I got from my backyard. Get a load of this. We got this today. We pull it out of the backyard, out of the garden. And ain't that the biggest, the biggest one you ever saw? Look at that. Great moogly googly. Here's the other one. They just hanging right on the side of the fence. I'm surprised I didn't fall off. Because we got these growing against the fence, you know, with wire, not wire fence against the wooden fence. That's where these are growing, so got those. And then I planted carrots. Look at all these carrots I pulled out. Well, that's not a lot. That's all what I had. This is all the carrots I got, you know. And my wife didn't even know I planted this. She was thinking this was something else, you know, parsley, or I don't know what she thought it was. And then I'm pulling them out. And these are carrots I planted, and I didn't even tell you, you know. Maybe they look like they're ready. They could be a little bit too soon. I don't know, but they look ready. And all organic too. And then these tomatoes, we gave up trying to grow them in the garden because the squirrels and other critters keep getting in there, and they're going for the damn tomatoes all the time. And so I started growing them, or we started growing them in the pots on the deck, these huge pots, and we've been using, you know, appropriate fertilizers and stuff like that. And then one of the things I also do is put a tablespoon of sugar at the roots, you know, when they're starting to get tomatoes. I put that in there, and I was really surprised. Look at how they've grown. I mean, they're a lot redder than you see here. I mean, good grief. They look orange on the screen, but they are red. They are ripe and red. I wonder if I can adjust the color on this somehow. Or the brightness. Maybe if I take away the brightness, you can see the... I don't know. But they are super red. That's the brightness there. Anyway, that's too bad I can't get the right color, so you can see how red they really are. But at any rate, those are... Oh, the other ones still aren't ripe. At this one pot, we got like 5 pots, and the one pot had all these ripe tomatoes, and the other ones are still kind of greenish, orange, not ripe yet. And the one pot did. I think it's because I used a different fertilizer that contained a certain amount of nitrogen, and I didn't keep track of it. That's how stupid I was. I didn't keep track of it because I was using different stuff in the other pots, and obviously I'm pretty sure that that's what caused these to get ripe so quickly. But anyway, oh, and look what else he got. I got some of the strangest oranges you ever did see. Oh, they got nipples on them, Ma said. I don't know what they're called. Put a couple of peas or beans on the end of these, and then my wife, she picking this up too. I said, "What's with all the food stuff that with nipples on it?" He picked up a whole bag of buns. I brought 2 of them down here. I mean, I'm talking about like 18 little buns like this, and they got nipples on them too, right there. See? I'm just being crazy. I don't know. But, wow, those cucumbers, man. That is something. No, can't close it. So, and we got more, a lot more coming. There's a lot more coming. I could be Bugs Bunny right now and start eating somebody. But, yeah. But what we're going to be showing here are some comic books, you know. Oh, and lots of other stuff. That's what the channel is all about anyway, showing all sorts of stuff. And I'm not the only one that's got one of these machines. There's other people, especially on the 4-color fossils. That one night when that thing kept going off, it wasn't me. Somebody was using. I know Grutto has one, and I'm sure somebody else has one too. Came across this in a pile of letters and cards that we were going over. I don't know if I could. Well, I mean, it's just a card. It's just one of these collectible cards. Cold Flask graphics after that. It's from 1979, a greeting card. Vancouver before Christ. Yeah, that's what that is. They used to have a lot of these joke books and cards and stuff that they would sell in drugstores, and because it was at the height when Playboy was so popular, and it wasn't deemed as politically incorrect. But I can see where women might get upset, over guys, sending cards like that. I wouldn't, especially to a girl. Here, now, what I picked up recently at my local comic shop, and now you can tell I'm trying to set up for Halloween already, because I'm glad that to me, the summer never even happened. I know it did. Of course it did. But for me personally, it just did not mean nothing. I didn't like it. There was too much bad things going on. Summer was just a bad experience all the way around. But, oh, and then I lost a certain amount of income now, because I got an apartment empty and another apartment that I'm not renting out anymore because I'm having too many problems with tenants in it, and it's not worth it. So I'm keeping it empty, and I'm going to use it myself if I have to go over to that building to do work on the other 2 apartments. So that means, you know, I thought about it, and, you know, getting the income for it just is not worth all the stress and the anxiety and the depression that it causes me, and I hate this stupid thing here. There. Is that better? Because I don't like it when my eyes ain't, you know, looking at the camera. So, got all that stuff going on, but I went to my local comic book shop, and this is what I got in the last few days. Very good price on these, too. This is number 76 of The Brave and the Bold. Just a beautiful, this is Neil Adams, by the way. Earlier Neil Adams, you know, I didn't even write anything on the back, man. I don't know. I think it's 1968. I didn't get an opportunity to write anything on the back. On the backer boards, I usually take notes and stuff. But I believe this is 19... Oh, look at the back. Get smart. Uh-oh. I didn't see this, because I didn't take it out of the bag until now. It's got some smudging going on there. Oh, that's too bad. I could have made a poster out of this. God darn it. God darn it anyhow. Well, it's okay. I paid $5 for this. Let's see if it's 1968. 1968. $1968. Really nice condition, too. Neil Adams artwork. He's on the cover. Neil Adams is on the cover. I'm not sure about the interior here. Look at this cool. Oh man, this is such a cool model. The Boot Hill Express. I think I had that model and built it as a kid, and then later on, as I got older and tired of having the models around or something, man, a bunch of us started blowing up our models with firecrackers. That was so dumb. Well, it wasn't dumb. It was kind of fun, actually. But I do wish I had kept some of the models, and I do have some. I built that Viking Aurora Viking ship, and I still have that. And I have the empty box for it too somewhere. That model, I'll have to show it to you sometime. But, let's see, what else is in here? It's just great stuff. All of this, wonderful. There's Robin. They got him on a giant roulette wheel. Gonna throw darts at him. I hope they miss his. I hope they miss the family jewels, because that'll be the end of that. Yeah. I gotta get these out of these bags and get them into different bags. So I think I'll just nipple oranges. So what else we got here? We got a bunch of Brave and the Bold. That's what we got. Man, my eyes are so bad. Carmen Infantino and Giella. Giella. I think that's Joe. Joe Giella. Carmine Infantino, and I think it's Joe Giella. Nice copy. Very nice copy, I would say indeed. And here we have a Brave and the Bold, number 62. Batman and the Flash. This is the first time that they ever appeared together. This is a key issue. Well, it says right there, together for the first time. Got a purple cover, but gosh, there's something with the lighting going on where you can't tell that it's purple. Just like you couldn't tell that those tomatoes were really super red. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can make some adjustments and start another clip. Let's see here. Well, what I did, I put on the ring light, which I can't stand because it shows my age, you know. I got wrinkles on my neck and I don't like it. But it does show the tomato how red they really are. You know, it is red. And it does show the purple in this cover. Purple background, which is something that Grutto Orloff enjoys. So here's a purple cover for you, Grutto. What else do I got here? Who's this? Is this the first appearance? No, it's not the first appearance in Nemesis. This is 173 of Brave and the Bold. Is it a Jim Aparo cover? I think it is, but I'm telling you, you can barely make it out if it is there. Maybe it isn't. 1981. Let's take a look-see and see what it is. $1981. Paul Levitz. Jim Aparo was the artist, so he probably did the cover. That must be the cover. By Jim Aparo. Look at that. Here's a splash page. Not very dramatic. I'm trying to see something here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this issue has Wally Wood's wife doing the inks or coloring or something. Man, must be. Where is the credits? It just says Jim Aparo, the artist. I'll have to look that up. What is this? What are all these boards? Look at this. This was in the pile too. And that was in the pile. 173. Where does this come from? I don't know. I think that if I remember this correctly, because I seen this and I was looking at it, you know, about a month ago online, and then I found it in the comic shop, and I remember something about Tajana Wood, who was Wally Wood's first wife. Maybe she's involved in doing the colors or the inks on the cover. I can't remember now. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that she was involved somehow on this cover or inside of the art, inside of the magazine. With has something to do with the artwork. 1981. Very nice. You know, I love looking at these ads in here. Let's take a look at this one, shall we, with the purple cover. God darn it. Damn, gotta be careful with this. Oh, look at this. Oh, the Flash. Another one of these where some superheroes carrying a dead superhero in their arms. The death of the Flash. This must be a key issue. It's from 1966. Look at that. Palisades Park. 85 cents. Boy. Oh, get your own Mets watch. Official Mets wristwatch. Got some creasing going on down there. This fan is, I mean the fan. I called it a fan. I called a ring light a fan. What the hell? Carmen Infantino and Joe Giella again. I think his first name is Joe. Oh, such great, you know, these were great comics. And even the Jimmy Olsen comics. I loved Jimmy Olsen, even when I was, well, not a kid, but when I was, well, I was a kid, but I was in my teens, you know, middle teens, approaching, like, 17, I was 15, 16, and I was the only one that liked Jimmy Olsen. Everybody thought I was weird. You like Jimmy Olsen? Oh, Jimmy Olsen. Yeah, this is a... Oh, I just love the artwork in here. Look at... Oh. Dragging, complaining, you need entertaining. Dragging, complaining, you need entertaining. Read DC Comics. Here's a public service announcement I just saw here. The policeman is your friend. You know, when I was a kid and I was watching Garfield Goose, a lot of times I'd have the public service commercials. And one of them that I remember when I was watching Garfield Goose was about the firemen. If you see fire trucks around opening hydrants or anything like that, you know, feel free to talk to your fireman and remember the fireman is your friend. The fireman is your friend. Yes, the fireman is your friend. Well, the fireman is your friend. That's all. I can't get it out of my head. I cannot get that out of my head ever since I was a little kid. What does it say here? The policeman is your friend. Any of you guys seen my dog, Spotty? I can't find him anywhere. I tied him up outside my house and he got loose. Oh, here comes Officer Perry. Why not ask him? He can help you. Go on, Tom. Policemen just fight crooks and stuff like that. You'd be surprised. Remember when little Arthur was accidentally locked inside the supermarket last summer? Well, the police got him out. And Billy's sister got stung by a bee in the park and had to be rushed to the hospital. The police rushed her to the hospital. And how about the time Officer Brown helped evacuate the children in the gym fire? Well, that's all stuff they could do because it's dangerous. That kid that got stung by a bee could have had a allergic reaction and the throat could have swelled up and she could have not maybe breathed and died. Somebody could have got killed in the fire. And who knows, the kid being locked in the grocery store, he might have ate some food that was poisonous or drank some poisonous liquid like janitor in the drum. That's all dangerous situations. Find my dog Spotty. But that's how innocent it was back then. I'm just making fun, but that's how innocent it was back then. We didn't have all the crime that we do today, and, you know, officers, you know, police officers did do that kind of stuff, and firemen too. Sometimes firemen, they'd come out with an animal was up in the tree. I've seen it myself. But, you know, things have changed now. You know, cops ain't got no times to be looking, you know, around the corner for Spotty. Can you imagine a cop is helping a kid find a dog, and then while somebody else is getting his house broken into in the block, you know, right around the corner? Well, they're gonna rip that cop a new rectum. I mean, of course, he'll hear it on the radio that somebody, you know, they reported a break-in and stuff like that, so he would probably immediately go to that scene over there and forget about looking for the dog. But what were you doing when, you know, what took you so long to get over there or whatever? Oh, I was looking for this kid's dog. Some bullshit like that. I don't know. God damn, everything's falling around here. Here's another one. Take a look at the inside of this one. Oh, it looks very nice. Carmine Infantino. Oh, here's another public service. Pennies for UNICEF. I like reading those public service now. You won't see anything like that in comic books today anymore. No way. Don't know why. G.I. Joe. You got a telegraph set. Look at that. Oopsie poopsie. Only $1.98. Only $1.98. Famous supervillains. Man. Yeah. Man, great toys. Kids actually had to use their hands, and they crafted something, put something together, and with their hands. Man in the Green Lantern. Oh yeah. I used to have a model motoring, not ideal motorific, that's what this is, but I used to have a Thunderjet 500 model motoring set, and I still got a lot of the cars and track and stuff back here. This is cool too. They always have these hobby tips. I don't think this is a hobby tip over here though. This is more of an advertisement for a new car. Look at this Mustang back. Oh, here's model motoring. It's model motoring Aurora. Wow, what a beautiful Mustang that is, man. 67 Mustang. That's all anybody could talk about back then. All the kids, man. 67 Mustang. Oh, and I got these two, well, this one I got. These are free at the shop. Neil Gaiman Sandman. You know, they have an excerpt from the first issue that ever came out. I think that I might pick up these, the 4 volumes that collects the complete set. These 4 volumes. I think I might pick those up. I never picked up any of the Sandman comics because I don't know. It just wasn't something that I thought that I could get into. I know it's supposed to be good. I know the TV series is really not so good because of, I don't know, political pandering. I wonder where all these bags came from. Man. They were right in between everything. None of the stuff was taken out of the bags here. Here we have, oh, no, sir, we got to have this machine on. Gil Kane. The cover. He's actually not a bad. I'm just having fun, you know, when I do that. I don't mean to make the thing go off and say that he stinks, his artwork stinks or anything. I think he was pretty good as an artist, but it was just something that his artwork is, you know, so easily recognizable just by the eyes. Eli Katz, that's his real name, Eli Katz. Oh, yeah, boards need to be changed. Boards need to be changed. Here's another ad, public service announcement. Art by Gil Kane. This is 1964, man. That's pretty rare that for DC that they would give credit. That wasn't a regular part of their system. That was not something that they did. Art by Gil Kane and Sid Green, otherwise known as Gil Kane, otherwise known as Eli Katz. But they didn't really start giving credit, you know, on a regular basis until around 1972, I think. Let's see the service announcement. Smoking is for squares. Smoking is for squares. Let me get rid of this stupid thing. You probably couldn't see it, but it's there on the side. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, this one's a little wet, and this one's a little dry. That's why this looks gold. Do you know what these are? I thought these looked cool for Halloween. This is silk from corn silk. You know, you can stick them in your nose or put them and come down like that and be like a Fu Manchu mustache. A Fu Manchu mustache. Where was I? Oh. Wait a minute, where was I? Yeah. Fu Manchu mustache. Smoking is for squares. Let's see here. Come on, Bob. Don't be chicken. Take a butt. You'll feel cool. Sure. It'll make you feel 10 feet tall, and then you'll see how the girls flip for you. And nah, thanks. After what I just heard in there, I'm not gonna ruin my health. That's telling 'em, Bob. Look at that. Oh, that must be a relation to Eric Breen. Mm-hmm. Hey, if that's your sister, can you send her over here? This is Miss Teenager from 1964, I guess. I think this is real. Paulette Breen in person. Come on, for crying out loud. Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm so sorry, man. Okay, there we go. It's bad enough adults smoke. They at least might have the excuse not to know any better. But now the doctors and scientists have definitely proved the health hazards in smoking is just plain silly. So, in the end, Miss Teenager of America, Paulette Breen, winner of the Palisades Amusement Park National Contest. What is she? Oh, Miss American Teenager. I gotta look that up. I have to look that up. Here's some silly putty. I remember a lot of kids at that time were using it to transfer comics onto the silly putty from their comic books. I never did it. I would do it from newspaper strips, but I didn't want to ruin my comics. Girls were doing it all the time. There's Gil Kane. If you don't know who Eric Breen is, he's one of the guys on the four color fossils Wednesday night. A creation of Graphic Man, and it's usually on Graphic Man's channel. Except this coming Wednesday, it's going to be, the four color fossils are going to be hosted by Grutto Orloff. And you know what a cool house Grutto Orloff has. So be there this Wednesday. Be there or be square. 7 p.m. Central Time. And that's the Atom. What did I pay for this? Is there a price? Yeah. Oh, 7. It's not. That ain't what I paid for it. You figure about 40% off of that. Because that's what I usually get on the back issues. I usually get about 40% off. On the new stuff, I get like, if I haven't been buying new stuff there for 2 years and it's all backed up. But I get 25%, or yeah, 25% on that. And like 40% on the back issues. The Brave and the Bold, number 151. I'm going to take this one out of the bag. Oh, this is in nice condition too. Well, it's not that old actually, so 1979. End of the Bronze Age, near the beginning of the so-called Copper Age. Why does it always have to be named after metal? I don't get it. I always hated how huge these damn things were, these UPC boxes. Always hated that. Jim Aparo. Oh, Bob Haney is the writer, Jim Aparo is the artist. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this ad in the back is done by Jack Davis of EC fame. Oh well, oh well. What is this? So, oh, $15. It says 15 bucks. You know I didn't pay that though. 15 bucks. I think this is 15 cents. Well, it's late. 15 cents. Gotta be late, no, not late 60s, early 70s. Bronze Age. You know, it still could be, depending on your definition, depending on, you know, it's what constitutes a change in ages. Is it just because it's the year that's different? Is it because there's a new beginning for a company because of a major new character that started a revolution, you know, like Wolverine? Or is there something politically that happened that affected the comics, like in, you know, 1954, 55? So there's a lot of different variables going on there, you know, and opinions. But to me, you know, 1970 was still Silver Age, and 1971 was still Silver Age, but I think starting to go into the transitory period between Silver Age and Bronze Age. I think that was 71. This is Neil Adams. It doesn't say, but I know Neil Adams, you know. Neil Adams. It's a lovely book. A lovely book, I say. And, yeah, see, it had, that's a transitory period, you know, look at all these ads. I never liked these ads, you know, for all this kind of junky stuff. It was always junky stuff to me. But I did like this. I had the Cannonball. In fact, I had two of these. I had two of them because I wanted to have a real big, you know, play field, you know. And I had two of them, and they're gone. I don't know what happened to them. I can have, you know, I wanted to have a big arena, like a giant play space for this game, you know. And you can't get them, you can't find them anywhere today. And if you did, they're asking outrageous freaking prices, man. I have Task Force, the complete set, still in the box. I gotta show all that stuff. But if you were to buy Task Force, there was a guy, I don't know if he's still on there, he was trying to sell one for around $500. 500 bucks. And they were all put out by, what, Helena Toy, was it? Oh, what's this? Another nice ad? Oh, yeah. I'll show you that one in a second here. Let me, yeah, Helena Toy. Helena Toy. Big Holloway. Black Cow. Slowpoke. Milk Duds. Black Cow. I wonder if they're going to take that candy off the market because it's Black Cow. Maybe they have already. I don't even know. I don't remember seeing the Black Cow around for a while. Maybe they'll change it to Brown Cow. Oh, no, you can't do that because that's politically incorrect. How about a White Cow? No, I guess you'd have to call it a Black and White Cow. I don't know. Stupid. Let me see here. What is this? Nick Cardy on the cover, I'm sure. Brave and the Bold, Batman and Sergeant Rock. This is 96 from 71. What did he tell me in the store? He said something. It was a Nick Cardy cover. I know that, but I can't remember now what he's. Let me look through this thing. Maybe it'll come to me what this guy at the store was telling me. He was a customer in the store. We were both looking in the same boxes. Just great artwork. It's great artwork, you know. I mean, and the ads were great. Oh, well, well. What did he tell me? Oh, look at it. Are these records or 8-tracks? These are records. Any 12 hit records. 286. Oh, yeah. What was he telling me, man? Why can't I remember? Nick Cardy on the cover. The Weird World of Aurora. Oh, this is such a cool head. I can make a poster out of this. I got all the reissue models of all these things, you know, Vampirella in the cage, and what a Vampirella type character. And there were all these different accessories and accessory kits. I bought all the reissues of that. Nice ads. Look at it. It's got a $25 price tag on it. It was 40% off. I guess that's only because it's such a high grade, you know. Cardi cover. Oh! The Batman was done by, it's a Nick Cardi cover, but the Batman was done by Carmine Infantino. That's what it was. See, I knew it would come to me. So that was kind of weird. It's I mean, Batman takes up about a third of the cover. So it's a Nick Cardi Carmine Infantino cover. I wonder why that is. Why did Nick Cardi do this and then they had to get somebody else to draw the Batman? I wonder what the reason for that is. They had to get Carmine Infantino to do the Batman. It's kind of interesting. And last one, but not least, I mean, I have a lot more actually, but I don't want to make the videos too long. I showed this, didn't I then? Yeah. This is the one that had Tajana Woods. Tajana Wood, either colors or inks on the cover and maybe on some of the interior, I'm not sure. But that was Wally Wood's first wife. And she was born in Germany. Her real name is Weintraub. Tajana Weintraub. and she's German Jewish, I think. She's still alive, I think. I'm pretty sure she's still alive. And last but not least, we have a big bag of popcorn. We do everything big around here. We do everything big around here. Oh. Skinny pop. This is what you take with you when you go to the movie theater, because they're too expensive with their with all their refreshments, popcorn. I gotta turn this light off. It's really bothering me now. I only had it on because I wanted you to see the true color of those tomatoes. Oh, it's root beer. It's my wife's birthday tomorrow. What? Oh, okay, so last book. I gotta take it out of here. This is a beautiful book. It's expensive, you know. I gotta tell you, there was a price tag on here. I'm not kidding, $110. This book. It's not even a 50s book. This is $186. I have a copy. It's pretty beat up. This was a lot nicer. And I don't like buying the stuff from eBay that much anymore. I try to... God darn it, I hate it when I can't, you know... I feel like I'm in a different dimension when I... What was I saying now? What was I saying, I said? What the... Yeah, this is... What year is this from, man? Gee whiz. It's from 1966. Oh, great ad in the back again. Well, I've seen better Aurora ads, actually. But not really that bad. 98 cents. That's what they cost. 98 cents for those models back in 1966. Isn't it a beauty, man? Maybe it's because the Joker's on there. This is the first appearance of this idiot. This idiot, what was his name? KG? KG the Clown? Gaggy the Clown? Is it KG or Gaggy? I think it was. I think it was called Gaggy the Clown. Oh, look at those nice ads in there. I love that when they did ad work in the comics in the form of a comic strip or a comic panel page, you know, that was always the way I liked to see the ads. This is a very, very nice copy. Death Threat. Great cover. I looked up the cover when I bought these a few days ago. I was looking through the pages, and then I wanted to see who did the cover. Now I can't remember who it was. I think I remember it as being Murphy Anderson. I think I remember it being Murphy Anderson, but I'm not 100% sure anymore. Damn, my eyes are really getting messed up. I made an appointment with my ophthalmologist. I don't even see optometrists. I see ophthalmologists, and can't get in there for another month. That's so weird, man. This guy is so short. I don't know who does this interior artwork. I don't know. Oh, here's some hobby hints or hobby tips that I was talking about earlier. Oops, right there. Lionel trays. I had some Lionel trays when I was not when I was a kid. In my what the hell? It does this by itself. I thought I had it off. But I was mostly in the HO, Athearn and Atlas HO trains, and I still got boxes and boxes in the back from all my model railroading experiences as a youth. It's all still there. The houses, the trains, everything. And I wanted to build up my layout, but there's no room in this house, so just showing you some of the interior ads and artwork, you know. So that is so cool. Look at the Joker on there. For laughing out loud. Well, I'll have to check, unless somebody writes it in the comments. I'm going to check to see if that's Murphy Anderson or not. That's kind of what I remember. My memory ain't what it used to be, god damn it. Well, I guess that'll be, that's going to be it for right now. Shit, I should have did this in the first place. It ain't bad. Well, I think the whole world's gonna be undergoing a paradigm shift soon. Next 5-10 years, as far as our human origins are concerned, because I believe our human origins go back 60 to 100,000 years. There's a channel, a couple of channels I like to watch. One is called Curious Being, and it's hosted by this Asian woman, very, very smart. I don't know what her degrees are, but she has some degrees and studies, you know, in archaeology, history, and whatever. But she has a great channel. It's called Curious Being. And then there's Mystery History 2, which is also a great channel to watch, because these channels, they provide deep research for their analysis of archaeological finds in Egypt, Turkey, China, and Bosnia, all over the world, where they built these huge structures, including, you know, on the Giza Plateau, and in caves around the world, where they found caves that were literally bored out. Modern academia says that that was all done with hammer and chisel, and they built these nice interiors in the caves, and then they polished the walls, exact 90-degree angles. You could see it all in the video. But the extension of the caves, you know, where they were boring out and then they didn't finish the walls, they left these marks. And the marks resemble an exact modern-day version of what marks would look like if they were done with a modern mining machine. So, and the marks are the same all over the world. You can see it. And modern academics, they don't even want to talk about it because they're afraid they, you know, might have to explain it, and they can't explain it. They're trying to say that was built by, you know, 3,000 to 4,000 years ago, and it's clearly was done by a highly advanced, technologically advanced civilization, probably a global civilization, because there's evidence of all these different stone cuttings in the quarries around the world that are the same, and some of them even look like they've been laser cut. And they're saying that, modern academics are saying that these are 4,000 years old. 4,000 years old, and they got like laser cuts or machine cuts straight through granite, like you would use a saw, some kind of a special saw, diamond saw, that would cut straight lines right through it in an attempt to cut off a piece to be used in some kind of, you know, masonry work. And you can see where the machine kind of failed and veered off a little bit, and the cut didn't quite make it straight, so they stopped, and then they started another one. So, I mean, that's interesting to me. I just thought I'd mention it, you know. But check those channels out, you know. I'll leave a link in the description box. Curious Being and Mystery History 2. Alright, well, that's it for right now. And let's not forget, this Wednesday night, Grutto Orloff. I'll leave a link in the description box to his channel as well. And at 7 o'clock Central Time, he is hosting the 4 color fossils, which you would normally see on Graphic Man. So I hope to be there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, we'll see you there. Take care.